Hey, what's up? Today I'm gonna show you a really simple way to set up adaptive music in Wwise using just 3 versions of one track. It's not gonna be a deep dive or some crazy complex system. This is more like the easiest way to get a working prototype of adaptive music in your game. So I made this cyberpunk orchestral track called Terminal Velocity, and I split it into 3 layers of intensity. We've got low, kind of ambient, moody, spacey track. We have mid energy track, which has a little more energy, like pre-combat tension and stuff like that. And also we have high intensity version, which is full on combat, drums, guitar, synths, and the whole deal. Each of those is a full version of the track, just built differently. Now let's bring this into Wwise and wire it up. Okay, so the first thing, states. Let's go to Game Syncs tab, then to States. We're gonna make a new state group. Let's call it Music. Yeah, just music, keep it simple. So let's add a few states inside. I'm doing Ambient. I'm doing pre-combat. And combat state. You could totally add victory, boss fight, whatever you want later, but this is enough to start. Okay, so let's time to bring in the audio files. Drag your music files in. I got 3 waves for each intensity. Okay, now make music playlist containers. 1 for each track. Okay, and now inside every container, let's drop the corresponding track and set the loop to infinite. That's very important. Otherwise, the music just stops, yeah, and it just gets awkward. Okay, so for combat, high intensity, infinite loop, and also for pre-combat, mid-intensity, infinite loop. Now create music switch container. Let's call it just switch. So let's add our switch group we created earlier. Then go to switch settings and map each playlist into its matching state. You get the idea. And here's a quick heads up. Make sure you're dragging the playlist container itself into the mapping slot, not the audio file inside it. That messes things up. Okay, last thing, transitions. Go into this transitions tab here. You can define how it switches between states. Like, does it wait until the end of the bar or just fades? So make a transition at the next bar and sync it to the same time as playing segment, so that the track will not play from the beginning, but from the same moment in this track. Okay. So now when you switch between states, say from ambient to combat, you hear the music change after 1 bar. So now when you switch between states, you hear the music change instantly. It feels responsive. And because it is all based on full versions of the same track, it sounds coherent. So yeah, that's a super easy way to get adaptive music working in Wwise using just 3 versions of one track. If you're writing cinematic or game music and want to test it out fast, this method works. Also, if you bought my pack with loops, you can implement it in Wwise using this method. Let me know if you want a deeper dive later, maybe something with segments or vertical remixing or transitions based on game parameters like health or distance. But for now, this is a great start. Hit like if this helped, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.